Hey guys, Faceplant here, and I'm back here with Skyrim. Now, if you
We'll
remember
pay
we
whatever it
left
takes,
off,
but we
what?
must have for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I think she's trying to tell you something.
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want them back in the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
Okay then. Well, as I was saying, if you remember, we had just been told to go to Whiterun, and now we are here. And I am going to speak to the Jarl and see if he has anything.
Give me your money.
What?
I don't have any money. You better give me 5 septims right now or I'm gonna bloody your nose.
Hey now.
10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn, or I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip.
Excuse me.
No, please. I
What are
really
you
don't have
looking
any
at?
money, Brave.
I'm not afraid of you.
I'll give you
No.
10 septims
Even if you
tomorrow.
are my elder.
Hit me.
What's wrong with you? What about him?
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time. Well, I used to sneak out at night and try to tip over the big ox in the Greymane's yard. And me and Mila used to climb up on the roof of Dragon's Reach and look for birds' eggs. But I don't do that stuff anymore. Father keeps catching me and then I get in trouble.
Sounds like a fun time.
Until next time.
Well, sorry, kid. Wish I could help you,
Just
but
want to go home and read.
these people are not very pleasant. Anyway, we're going up here to the Jarl's palace.
Nay, worse than the Imperial machine enforces the will of the Dalmor against its own people.
Who's talking?
So rise up. You have come. You have come to
You
hear
weren't
the word
talking.
of Talos.
I heard a voice, but I didn't see your lips moving.
Because the so-called Emperor is a coward. That's right, I said coward. Oh, yes. He agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the tip of an Aldmeri sword. They called it the White Gold Concordat. Well, I call it blasphemy. A true son of the Empire would never have turned his back on our greatest hero. Not at any price. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here, and in Skyrim, we will never forsake mighty Talos. Let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips, his voice in my throat.
Interesting.
Trust in
Yeah,
me,
so
Whiterun.
in
Trust in
the region of
Heister,
Skyrim,
for
where the
I
Empire
am the
reigns supreme,
chosen of Talos.
the worship of
I
this
alone have
god,
been anointed
this
by the
Daedric
Knight
prince,
to
Talos,
spread
has been outlawed
his holy
because
word.
of some inquisition by the Thalmor, who are a high race of elves. And the story behind Talos is he was a great warrior, I think, and he ended up as a Daedric prince because he was so great. Like, the Daedrics initiated him to be a Daedric god. And now, well, a lot of people don't believe that he is really a Daedric god. Thus, sparking the Inquisition. Those little stories like that, they kind of fascinate me. I love hearing about the stories and the lore and the history of
Please,
What would you have me do? You have to listen.
Cyrodiil.
Nothing.
Hello.
my lord, please.
I'm supposed to talk
What's
to
the
you, right?
meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
Let's see, I have
Who's this
news
then?
from Helgen about the dragon attack. Girder sent me. Riverwood is in danger.
As Housecarl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself.
The dragon has destroyed Helgen. I was told to give the message directly to the Jarl.
Whatever you have to say to the Jarl, you can say to me. I'm
It's all right,
starting to think...
I want to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, he wants to hear what I have to say. Can you hear him? Let's see, I am still decked out, right? Yeah, I look like a full-on Imperial. Which I am not. I am a wood elf, aren't I?
What's this about Riverwood being in danger?
A dragon has destroyed Helgen. Gardar is afraid Riverwood is next.
Girder owns the lumber mill, if I'm not mistaken. Pillar of the community, not prone to flights of fancy. And you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon? This wasn't some Stormcloak raid gone wrong?
It was definitely a dragon. Yes, I had a great... I can't read that word. View. Sorry, my TV won't let me read a lot. I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut off my head. I was there. I saw the dragon burn Helgen to the ground. I'm just gonna tell him like it is.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is what exactly happened at Helgen.
The dragon destroyed Helgen. It was the last I saw. Heading this way. The Imperials were about to execute Ulfric Stormcloak, then the dragon attacked.
I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
View that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Alright, so now we're gonna go speak to his wizard and move on to the next part of the quest.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
Jarl said you had a project you needed help with.
What? Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so.
See, look at Look out, you're about to step on your own shock rune.
What? I never even cast it. Ah, I see. You have some knowledge of the higher art. Please forgive my earlier rudeness. I'm so often interrupted by visitors wandering in. I can occasionally become quite savage. Now, what did you say you wanted?
The Jarl said you had a project you needed help with.
Ah, indeed? The Jarl. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Sounds like nothing I can't handle. All right. Where am I going, and what do I need to fetch?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Alright, I want to know more about Bleak Falls Barrow.
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
How do you know this stone tablet is in Bleak Falls Barrow?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Alright, I just got that quest. So, oh, do you have anything for sale?
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Alright, he's gonna give me... No, he doesn't have any weapons, but does he have any better armor? Nope, just mages, apparel. And all he wants to buy are books. Alright, great.
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is
already
not...
met my new friend here.
Neither am I.
I'm sure you two will get along with
Alright, so now we're moving on to Bleak Falls Barrow. See how quickly we can get over there. Wolf! 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 Dead wolf. Alright, if I remember right, there's some bandits over here who have only bad intentions in mind for me, because bandits are always hostile. They pretty much hate everyone and everything that is not a bandit. Oh yeah, that spell doesn't have long range. Hello. Yeah, I'll just take the damage. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? What? Where did that come from? Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Okay. No. Stop it. Stop. Stop. You are going to be electrified. Yeah. Man, I love that. Is there a mod you can get that you can get nothing but cinematic kills? Or just more of them? Because I love being cinematic. Because I love looking cool. Because looking cool is cool. Isn't it? Is it not? It's probably not. We can, like, think so. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. There's money. Nothing over here. Go up here. And nothing in here. Barrels usually just have food. Food has, or it lacks any significant effect to your body. There's a chest. Gold. Torch. Torch might be necessary. We'll see. As you watch me go through this game, you'll see that I'm not a huge guy in modifications. I don't, I hoard more than anything. I don't enchant or use potions a lot. I usually just go straight through and use whatever I have. Wait, how am I supposed to get up there? There was another way, wasn't there? There's a shadow bird. Oh, hello. Can't even reach. Oh well. Alright. I believe this is the main path. But we'll see. Yeah, it goes this way. Alright. Oh, there it is. Alright. So this is Bleak Falls Barrow. Which is massive. It's probably, on the outside, it's one of the biggest tombs in Skyrim. Which makes it really, really cool. Like, really cool. But that's beside the point. For those of you who don't like history and lore, according to any game, period, no matter what it is, you are watching the wrong channel. Because that's what I try to focus on the most, because that's what I enjoy. I like hearing the stories from the past and how everything links together. Always fascinates me. Like the fact...
All you got?
Yeah. That's what I got. He tried to fight me with a pickaxe. Arrows. I'm not a huge archer either. People critique me for that, but I see you can do just as much, if not more damage with spells than you can with a bow. But anyway, as I was saying, if you don't like the stories and the lore and the connections between all the games, then you are not watching the right channel. And like the links and connections between all of the Elder Scrolls games just absolutely fascinates me. I also have Oblivion, which is Elder Scrolls 4, and I will do gameplay of that for you guys too if you so desire. I don't know how far I'll get through Skyrim. We'll see. But for right now, I need to cut this video off. So I will be back, and I'll see you guys later.